بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. Dear audience, my name is Dawood al-Lawati. I am from Sultanate of Oman, a DBA student at UCSI University, Malaysia. Today I am going to present you my paper, Mobile Perceived Trust Mediation on the Intention and Adoption of FinTech Innovation using Mobile Technology. It's a systematic lecturer review. This paper is supervised by Dr. Liew and Dr. Low. My presentation will involve the following agenda: abstract, introduction, methodology, results, and discussion and conclusion. There are many reasons why FinTech or financial technology becomes an essential topic these days. I will mention 4 elements or 4 reasons. One of them is the rising economic worldwide. Second is the pandemic COVID-19. Third, the significant market value of the financial technology. And the fourth, the consumer preferences, especially Generation Z, which is the digital native generation. Basically, the financial technology has an impact on the traditional business models of financial industry like banks and other financial institutions. It shifts these business models to more digitalized business models using mobile technology, where most of people using mobiles and they can perform any transactions A to Z through the mobile technology. Therefore, mobiles become platform where consumer can conduct and execute financial transactions. From this point of view, mobile perceived trust or trust in mobile to conduct and to perform financial transactions become a crucial factor in the financial technology context that has mediation effects on the intention and adoption of FinTech solutions or FinTech innovations. Unfortunately, there are fewer studies where they explored and investigate mobile perceived trust effects, mediation effects on the intention. Most of studies were conducted to examine and to explore mobile perceived trust or trust as independent variable that has relation directly or indirect with the intention. This paper aims to develop a systematic literature review on mobile perceived trust mediation during the period from 2016 till 2021 in journals ranked Q1 and Q2, and those articles which used well-known theories like MTAM, TAM, UT, AUT, etc. Also, to identify the gaps and issues in the current literature and recommend future studies related to mobile perceived trust mediations on the behavior intention. FinTech platforms' consequences might be presented in the risk that affect consumer trust and act as barrier from adopting and using these technologies through mobile technology. For example, credit platforms like B2B lending or crowdfunding or invoice funding, allowing customers and consumers to perform complete credit transactions using mobile technology. These technologies, the FinTech technology and the mobile technology, using high and advanced technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, machine language, big data, etc., which change the nature of operation and behavior of usual and normal or traditional business models. So scholars have introduced perceived risk as to the magnitude of uncertainty on the results of innovation, FinTech innovation usage. Financial risk, legal risk, security risk, and operation risk are a few examples of these type of risk, of the perceived risk. For example, B2B lending platform welcome borrowers from individuals or SME who might be categorized as high risk, high credit risk, and already been rejected by traditional financial institutions, and therefore they can obtain loans through these platforms. Okay, now let us highlight some definitions of mobile perceived trust proposed by different scholars. Tang define it as a person's beliefs that using mobile m-commerce or mobile commerce and similar technology are secure and will be protecting their personal and financial information. While Moorman defined trust as willingness to depend on partner in whom one has self-confidence. Odsania, Odosania defined perceived trust as the degree of willingness to believe that the expectation will be met during online transaction without raising any risk. We will highlight the mobile perceived trust variable in the literature review, especially in the mobile technology acceptance model by Owe and Tan 2016. This framework or this model is integrated with extended valence framework to examine the factors impacting Malaysian behavior intention. It consists of two main variables or factors, that mobile usefulness and mobile easy of use, to determine smartphone credit card adoption. Both of these constructs are similar to perceived usefulness and perceived easy of use in the technology acceptance model by David in 1989. In addition, Owe and Tan added four more variables to their model, and they proposed um, mobile perceived security risk, mobile perceived compatibility, mobile perceived trustworthiness, and mobile perceived financial resources. So, the most popular theory or model being discussed, the mobile perceived trust, is MTAM or Mobile Technology Acceptance Model by Owe and Tan. And now um, we will highlight the findings by scholars on the mobile perceived trust or the perceived trust in technology. Perceived trust positively affects behavior intention in various digital contexts such as m-commerce, e-commerce, mobile payment, mobile banking, as found by Reo and Co. While Oceana posit that intention is outcome of trust. Therefore, the perceived trust is antecedent of intention. Uncertainty is reduced by building high level of trust as found by Reo and Co. Trust is the most significant long-term barrier to financial system success as found by Go and Wichter. Lack of trust can negatively impact financial institution using FinTech platform through mobile application or mobile technology, as found by Oceana. The mobile perceived trust variable was measured on the behavior intention as unidimensional, like MTAB what's been tested by Owe and Tan in their model MTAB. Owe and Tan found that mobile perceived trust increases intention for online payment, and it is most influential construct on the behavior of intention. Although many studies explore the influences of trust on various digital business models, little attention was given to theoretical and empirical in a fintech platform context, as stated by Reo and Co. It affects the mobile perceived trust effects on other factors such as mobile perceived ease of use, usefulness, economic benefit, convenience benefit was not identified, still in the literature review. Consequently, other factors need to understood to understand the role of mobile perceived trust and its influences on adopting of fintech platform using mobile technology. We reached to the research question, this paper research question, and that does the mobile perceived trust has mediating effects on the intention and adoption of fintech innovations using mobile technology? The methodology of this research and this paper followed Prisma framework, which contains four stages: identification stage, screening stage, eligibility stage, and included stage. Identification stage, we have research. First, we have spot or allocate Scopus database or rely on Scopus database as our main database for all articles. And we searched for these keywords: mobile perceived trust, or perceived trust, or trust and fintech, and we found 124 articles. Based on criteria that these articles should be mobile technology, fintech, and it contains one of these factors or variables: trust, perceived trust, mobile perceived trust. And we found and filtered only 46 articles. In the following stage, which is screening stage, our criteria is that this publications or articles published from in period from 2016 to 2021, and they should be English. Same, we found 46 articles. In eligibility stage, our criteria that based on the theory used in these articles, which is either TAM, MTAM, UT, AUT, or TPP, or TRA, or any extension on these theories. And plus, they should be these articles should be published in Q1 and Q2 journal rank to ensure their quality. And we found out of 46 only 24 articles. In the final stage, included stage, we searched and our criteria and conditions that this construct should be a mediator, and it has a direct relation on the intention. And we found only 4 articles out of 24 articles. The following are graphs of our Prisma results in each stage. The first stage is the searching the database, Scopus database, and the graph is per year, number of articles per year, then identification, number of articles per year, and we find here that 2020 was the highest number of articles in according to our keyword we searched for. And then in the screening also 2020 it becomes 17 articles. Eligibility also there is 6 articles in 2020, and slowly we filtered the included stage, which was 4 only, 1 in 2017 and 2 in 2020 and 1 in 2021, which we selected articles, the selected articles for this research paper. And now we present our results starting with terminology. FinTech innovations have high degree of uncertainty. Therefore, trust becomes an essential factor for a consumer to obtain confidence. And consumer perceive mobile technology as trustworthy platform, their intention to adopt it will increase. According to Sharif 2018, trust has essential role in electronic transactions than traditional behavior. And he defined the trust as the degree to which users have attitudinal confidence for reliability, credibility, safety, and integrity of fintech innovation from the technical, organizational, and social standpoint. The thematic of the selected articles are based on the following categories: publication per year, publication per business model, publication per journal, articles and journals ranking, publication per theories, publications per citations, and publications per trend. So publication barriers are divided into two types: intention to adopt mobile banking and adoption of mobile banking. We find from out of these four articles, there is one article in 2020 for the adoption of mobile banking and sustainability, and the others are intention to adopt mobile banking and were published in 2021, 2020, and 2017. Publication per FinTech business model, we find that all these four articles are from one type of business model: payments and remittance. There is nothing in lending or investment or insurance. Publication per journals, as seen on the slides, there are four journals, and all these journals are classified Q1 and Q2. These articles all based on TAM and its extensions. Citations in 2017, these articles cited around 21, and 2028 and 2021 2. So total 31 citations for these four articles. The trend of these articles are mobile banking and sustainability. Three articles in mobile banking, and the other one is in sustainability of development mobile applications. And now we will discuss the findings of these four selected articles. Trust is essential in adopting mobile technology and directly affect consumer intention to use mobile banking services. To confirm that the adoption of mobile banking innovation require building and maintaining consumer trust because consumer provide personal and financial information. There are many concerns and issues as security and privacy concern the consumer when they are using business models such as FinTech using mobile technology. Trust mediates perceived risk on the attitude toward mobile banking and the intention to adopt mobile banking. Trust mediates enjoyment on perceived usefulness and the intention to adopt a mobile wallet. On the other side, sustainable development is a significant challenge facing people, and trust mediates corporate social responsibility on adopting mobile banking. Jobably studied trust, general trust, as a multi-dimensional mediator for three types of antecedents of trust: disposition trust, technology trust, and vendor trust, which mediates them on the adoption of mobile financial services. Our conclusion is as following. The selected articles focus mainly on one type of financial technology business model, that is mobile payment and remittance, ignoring other business models such as investment, lending, and insurance. New theories and models such as MTAM, Mobile Technology Acceptance Model by OE and TAN, was not considered in these articles, and instead they were considering these articles based um, on TAM by Davis 1985 and its their extension. These studies were conducted in Vietnam, South Korea, and Slovakia. The trust is used as a consumer trust in the innovation, considering security and privacy. In general, mobile banking and financial services, while ignoring the perceived benefit mediation by trust in mobile technology, mobile perceived trust, toward intention and adoption of fintech business model. Our recommendations are further studies are required focusing on the mediation effect caused by mobile perceived trust, on intention and adoption of fintech innovation using both perceived benefits and perceived risk. In addition, other business models such as lending, investment, insurance require to examine the mobile perceived trust mediation on the intention and adoption of fintech innovation using a new framework and models such as MTAM or benefit risk framework for RAYO in developing countries and emerging economic countries. Thank you very much for joining me on this presentation. Hatem Dawood was with you, and Thank you for your time and watching me. Thank you.